today I'm going to be covering my face in makeup that I really don't like. So I'm gonna get it on because I hate my skin right now. So first of all, primer. And this is the first primer I actually ever used. It's by No. 7 and it's their Shine Free makeup base. They've got a few different ones. This is like the white one. And basically it's just so thick that you have to rub it in quite hard, but when you do, it kind of bunches up a bit and can look really uneven under foundation and like make your foundation look kind of lumpy, make your foundation crumble off, or just this will crumble off itself. It's just really dry. So it does definitely take away all of the shine on my face, and sometimes it can be quite good at just mattifying everything and making sure your makeup stays oil free for quite a long time, but it can just like go completely wrong and just peel off horribly. So that is why I would have to say this is a product I do regret buying. Next, I've got a highlighter that I really regret buying. It's from Topshop, and I'm putting it on now, like before foundation and everything, because it's a cream highlighter and I feel like that's the best chance it has of actually working when you put it under everything. Because like when I've tried to put this on top of foundation, it just goes really, it just kind of ruins the foundation basically, like separates everything. It's just kind of nasty. I wish it did work because it looks like it is a lovely colour and everything like that, but yeah, it just does not work for me at all. And another thing about it, like I have to like go in quite deep with my nails and it always ends up getting caught under my nails when it's like a pot like this. And like I hate the feeling of makeup under my nails. So now foundation, and I just got this foundation for the when I was testing Primark makeup, so yeah, this was the foundation I used. I mean, it's okay, it's just kind of very average. The colour oxidized a bit later on, making me look orange. So yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of this. Doesn't say it's going to give you full coverage. It says medium, which to be fair, this is definitely medium coverage. It has like done alright at covering a few things, but I really don't like the formula. It's almost a bit gel-like and very kind of runny. It's hard to explain, but it's not awful. I'll give it that. It's just like not something that I kind of want to go for, because I think it actually breaks my skin out a bit, although it doesn't take much to break out my skin. You saw how bad my skin was before. This guy here, it's still quite visible. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with some more coverage and I'll show you the concealer, which I do regret buying. And it is another No. 7 product. It is the Match Made Concealer in the colour Calico, and I just don't really like this one because it's quite a waxy formula and I feel like it doesn't sit that well under powder. It's kind of noticeable, and it's just quite stiff to blend out, and so when you are trying to blend it out on top of foundation, it kind of moves the foundation, and I hate it when you've like got your face, I don't know, when you've perfectly blended out your foundation and then you put things on top of it, like that highlighter, when I used to use it on top of foundation, it would just move it all. That's kind of why I don't like this concealer. It takes too much blending. I just prefer liquid concealers. Okay, now it's time for contour. So this one might be a bit of a shock because the contour routine video I have is actually using this product, which is why I really need to do an updated contour routine, because I don't like using this to contour anymore. And if you've watched my videos, you'll know it's the Barry M Chisel Cheeks contour cream kit. I no longer like this for contouring, I just use it for my brows now. But I've still used a lot of it up. That's the thing, even though I do have all these products which I don't really like using at all, I still hate wasting makeup, so I do try to use it in other ways. Don't know if anyone else does that or if they just throw it out, but I just hate to do that, so I try to find other ways to use it. This is just solely used for my brows now. But I will be contouring with it today. Basically the reason I don't like it is because it just makes my skin look really muddy. It doesn't blend out smoothly. If you're lucky, it will go on smoothly, but it's way more likely that it'll just make my skin look really dirty. That's why I don't really enjoy using this product anymore for contouring. So as you can see, it's kind of just left me with a big, like a brown cheek. Like it doesn't really stay in one place. It kind of, you have to move it around your skin until it's all spread out. I'm just using a bit of the lighter colour in the contour kit just to try and chisel this bit of brown out a bit better. Next is powder, and I kind of wasn't sure what to use because I don't have any powders that I absolutely hate. However, this one, the colour of it was just a bit too dark, and it did seem to get darker over the day. It's another Primark product, PS. Their mattifying pressed powder in the colour Porcelain, but it definitely isn't porcelain. It just seems to look a bit dark. It probably won't come across on camera. It's just not my colour. The formula's pretty good. Just colour-wise, I do regret buying it because of that. Now we're on to brows, and this one I also have a review on. It's the Barium Brow Kit Shape and Define in the colour light to medium. It probably is because of the fact that it is in the colour light to medium that I don't like it, because I like quite a dark brow. I don't really like using powders for my brows unless it's quite dark. I find that this powder just doesn't have the best colour payoff. That is why I do unfortunately regret buying it, because of what it's for. But this little brush I actually really like using, and I do actually use it like every day for my brows. But yeah, the actual product, the highlight you get in it, I actually really like that. Just because I needed something to sort of be in the brows category for this video, I thought that this did deserve to be in it, unfortunately. Alright, so as I said before, it's done the job. It's like, it looks fine, but it's not what I aim for when I do my brows. I usually do them a lot darker, really. And I actually forgot to put the wax on this eyebrow, and I put it on this one, and I think this one's actually turned out better, so I'll keep that in mind for the future, that the wax, it does actually have a purpose, and it does make it easier to give the shape of the eyebrows. Okay, I'm going to move on to eyes now, because yeah, my eyes look really weird right now. If you watched my testing Primark makeup video, you'll know how much I did not like these. It's just their basic eyeshadows, which were 90p each. They don't have any colour payoff, so yeah, these are 100% regret buying, and they are just really bad. So I've actually managed to get more colour out of that eyeshadow than I thought I would. Definitely a lot more than last time. But what's happening now is that a little bit's staying on my eye, and as you can see, it's not going on that smoothly, but a lot has just like fallen down my face. Because even when you brush it off, it just can sometimes leave a little smudge. Like, it's just like gone up here somehow. Oh dear. I hate it. There's literally, I don't know how I've managed to do that, but none of my other eyeshadows do this to me. I really can't do any more, so I'm just going to do this eye and I'll be right back. So I don't know how, but I've managed to do it to the other eye as well. I really am trying my best to like work with these products the way I would work with like the products I do actually like, but seriously, like these eyeshadows, they just won't go right. I'm gonna leave them here because they're just making me really angry. Now I'm moving on to eyeliner, and this is a gel eyeliner that I'm gonna be using first, and I have had it for absolutely ages. It was my first gel eyeliner. I've used it in my January Blues video, but it's not very good at all. It's really dry. It's not nearly the creaminess that you need for a gel eyeliner. So if you put it on too thick, it can just clump up and then just fall, literally just fall off my eye. Yeah, I'm not happy with it. But yeah, I haven't even said what eyeliner it is. It's a number 7 eyeliner, might have mentioned that, in the colour blue. And it is quite a pretty colour. Like, it's got beautiful gold flecks and it has like a purpley look to it as well. But the formula is just really sometimes unusable. hope you can see like the little, how it's like just balling up in some places and you just sort of see it falling off sometimes. So I hope you can see how hard it is to get a smooth line, and you can kind of see it looks bumpy around the edges, so just not a flawless kind of wing that you want. So yeah, so now I'm gonna move on to my mascara, and I really regret using this quite a lot in of my videos because it's not actually, because I hate it. I really hate it. Like, this is probably really close to the eyeshadows in products which I've used today which I hate the most. This is probably like in the top 3 or something. It's the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express Mascara. Basically the formula goes on really thinly, so sort of dry consistency. You don't get that much product actually coming onto your lashes, so it takes a long time to build up. You have to wait for it to dry before you are able to build up, which seems to take forever. I hate the brush. I always end up stabbing myself in the eye. The packaging is the only nice thing. I like this colour. So that's the mascara on. Yeah, just also because of the brush, because it kind of goes out at the thickest part. I feel like you brush your skin a lot more because of that. And I also like dotted it there. I know I do that with any mascara, but yeah, I still blame this one. Now, last couple of products, we're almost there. I'm going to be putting on some bronzer, or contour they call it. I did do a first impressions of this where it was very mixed, but overall it is a product which I do unfortunately regret buying. It's the Bronze and Sculpt Contour Kit by MUA. It's basically because of the bronze bit in it. It just goes on incredibly unevenly, makes your skin look really muddy. Yeah, that's why I definitely wouldn't actually repurchase this product. And I have tried it without, you know, using contour underneath my foundation. I've tried to use it in various different ways, using different brushes. Yeah, it had to be included, unfortunately. Okay, so I actually got quite a lot on, so I'm just gonna quickly go back in with the pressed powder. Because yeah, I've actually realised another reason I don't really like this pressed powder is because it doesn't actually mattify my face for very long. Because like just throughout the course of putting on the rest of this makeup, like I can see oil coming through, which is really kind of gross. So yeah, that's another reason I do not like this powder. Now finally we're on lips. So yeah, last two lip products. One is a lip liner, one's a lip felt tip. A Lipstain. So first of all, the lip liner. This is from Revlon. It's their waterproof lip shaper. I doubt they do this anymore. This may have been one of the first makeup products I've got. So it's probably not fair for me to put it in this video because it's probably just got dry naturally and I probably shouldn't even be like wearing it anyway. For as long as I can remember, this has always been incredibly dry. And never really worked, so I thought I'll put in the video. I'm sure they do brand new lip pencils now, so, but if you're interested, it is in the colour 05 Mauve. Ah, like it's not even, it's like scratching my lips when I'm trying to apply it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to be able to do with that one. So now the Lipstain. I don't like this for a couple of reasons. First of all, the colour. I was really quite silly to get this colour because it is just so bright and like over the top and like Barbie kind of nasty. Yeah, I didn't like that. Second, it was really drying. So it was good it came with the balm, but even with the balm, it still would make your lips peel after you used it every single day. A third reason I didn't like it was because it wouldn't actually put out the colour very easily. Like you'd have to like flick it for all of the colour to go into the little tip, so you could apply it. I thought I used up all of the lip balm, but there is still a little bit there, so I'll use that as well. Ugh. I wonder if you saw that. It just squirted out a load of oil, I think. Ew. Oh. Oh. I don't know what's happened. It's just like stuff is running all over the place. I haven't used this in a long time, so it's quite likely that like something's happened in there. Oh. It's kind of stained my arm where it ran. It's so weird. I feel kind of sick putting that on because like seriously something's gone wrong in there. I'll quickly apply the balm. Okay, there is actually one bonus product which I completely forgot, but I really do want to include because it made me really angry. Similar to the Lipstain, every time I wanted to use this product I'd have to shake it to make all of the product go to the tip because it is a felt tip eyeliner. It's the Rimmel Scandeleyes Waterproof Precision Micro Eyeliner. If this did actually have the product flowing out of it nicely, then it would be fine. But because you have to shake it every few seconds, it's really, really bad. I don't know if anyone else finds this with felt tip liners. This is my first felt tip liner, and I just find it so frustrating. But I'll just kind of show you what I mean. So it's not actually, nothing's coming out of there. And I swear I haven't used it all up because like it's just been kind of like this from the start, like really bad. Yeah, it's not even, nothing's even coming out of it anymore, so yeah, I'm just gonna throw that in there. Even though I couldn't put it on, this is definitely a product which I regret buying, and I actually do hate this one. So that is my full face using products which I really regret buying or hate. It's sort of come together. It just kind of looks like I'm wearing kind of cheap makeup, and a lot of it was fairly cheap. I don't really buy high-end makeup a lot unless I know I'm gonna love it, so I don't really have any of those kind of products, like, you know, expensive products. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this, and definitely subscribe if you like videos like this, and let me know if you agree with the products I chose or if some of those are your favourites. I'd be very interested to know. Thanks so much for watching, and do enjoy the rest of your day.